Introducing our officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Efren Gaa, International Referee. Second referee, Mr. Romulo Mong Reforzado, National Referee. Let's call on our starting lineup for our Adamson Lady Falcons. Let's start off with their team captain with jersey number 8, Angela Benting. At number 14, May Makatuno. Wearing jersey number 2, Paulina Soriano. At number 10, Angelica Kinlog. And guest player with jersey number 17, Michelle Mick Laborte. Guest player with jersey number 11, Nerissa Bautista. Libero, number 1, Angelica Vasquez. Head coach, Miss Minerva Dulce Pante. Calling on our Lady Stingers from the University of St. LaSalle. Let's start off with their setter, number 17, April Ross Hingpit. At number 15, Janice Dolar. Wearing jersey number 5, Patty Orendain. At number 18, Chacha Moralde. And their team captain with jersey number 7, Kay Aplaska. Guest player with jersey number 1, Jade Hare. Libero, number 3, Johanna May Jansson. And sitting in for Coach Roger Banzuela is Coach Carl Barredo.
Okay, a look at the starting lineup of the Lady Stingers, the team from the University of St. LaSalle in Bacolod. It's a pleasure to have all of you for this game. These guys look like they're serious. We're not serious here. We're going to enjoy ourselves here. There's a threat of a 5-setter. They don't believe me, but you know,
I believe you.
Yeah. No, well, si Noel Zarate po ang world champion namin dito sa 5 sets. But the curse is not yet back. Di pa. Ian, so far...
Good for us.
Yeah,
good for me.
Yeah. Good for you wherever you're going tonight. But this game, let's see. The burden is on... Despite the win against Benil the other day, the burden will still be on St. LaSalle here. They've got to really bring their game solidly together. Adamson, madideceive tayo nito. They'll be... cool and casual about this at the start, but they can turn it on when they want to.
Plus, they have Nene Bautista and Mick Laborde, who has been their guest player from the previous conference. So, that's quite an advantage for Adamson. Kumbaga, magkakakilala na sila.
Almost like an all-star lineup itong Adamson.
Wala nang getting to know you stage.
Yep. And these women are just veterans who know what to do, and that's why St. LaSalle will have to bring its A game to this particular battle here today. But there are some new faces we can watch sa Adamson, ano? I'm sure you covered them in the course of the UA. Anong finish ng Adamson itong huli? Did they reach the Final Four?
Yes, they reached the Final Four. Of course, LaSalle, the very strong LaSalle, took home the bacon.
Let's go with Adamson. Pao Soriano, who is versatile both in beach volleyball and in the indoor volleyball, hits that long. Or do they give it to still Adamson?
Yes, it's a violation called against our Bacolod team. Well, alam mo yung guest players ng Adamson, pwede makipag-usap dito. Of course, Nene Bautista and Mick Laborde, both Ilongas.
Aba, o nga pala, no? Saka nadidinig niya yung strategy doon sa kabila.
Oo nga pala, di pwede magdago.
Kato ta sa left, ha? Di ba? Dito ta sa right. Di na nahuli ng dalawa sa kabila.
Correct.
Number 15 of St. Rizal, that's Janice Dolar.
We've seen her play. She's played last summer.
Ito yung ating regular summer visitors eh. Southwestern as well as St. Lasal. Pang ilang beses na lang? Third yata eh.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, third appearance now for Bacolod team.
Saka hindi na sila nene-nene nung dumating. Ano na sila?
Yeah.
May confidence na.
Sabi nga namin, in the 8 years of the Shakey's B-League, ang dami nang dumaan sa atin na tinatawag natin rookie, eventually senior, veteran. Ang dami.
Biglang nag-graduate.
Pero sabi ko nga, imagine now, Charo Soriano coaching.
Yun ang barometer nun. Si Charo Soriano coach na. Mas isa lang ibig sabihin yan, kay tagal na natin ginagawa ito.
8 years.
Kinokot na si Charo Soriano sa dyaryo. I don't want any fooling around on the court, sabi niya. So, Charo. In the meantime, let's stay with St. Lasal. That goes through.
Patty Orindain scoring one for Bacolod for St. Lasal.
It's fun. Family pizza gotta be Shakey's. Mas importante rito sa St. Lasal, hindi sila ma-intimidate ng reputation ng Adamson at saka ng veteran players ng Adamson.
Yes. Pero hindi mo maalis yan eh. When you see Mick Laborde in front of you at the net, kahit anong gawin mo, may intimidation factor.
At saka si Mick pa, nangaasar pa yan. May taunting na
yes.
Tapos tatawa, nakakainis lalo.
Yun ang isipin mo, natatawa pa to sa mistake ko.
Tapos titignan ko, iirapan ka pa ng
that will be, yun yung character mo. What will be your answer to that smile, di ba?
Yes. Makatuno setting up Soriano. That is played easily. Here's Morade. Down it stays.
Morade on the open hit. Takes one.
5-3 is the count. St. Lasal. This is so Adamson. They play this way.
Slow to start things
parang
off.
May pagka-UST rin ito kuminsan eh.
Diesel.
Ang tagal. Sinusukat muna yung kalaban eh. In the meantime, here we go with this serve. Makatuna goes the other way.
Solid blocking. And it pays off as St. Lasal takes another point.
You've been telling us through the years, Mos, when you block well, it intimidates the other side and forces you to change the arch of your spike. And we are at 6-3. Makatuna, she's getting not very good first balls, huh?
That's right, and she's relatively a new setter for Adamson.
But Mami Dulce has created a couple of people who didn't like tossing before and become tossers. Si Rafika, of course, the prime example.
Yung mga coach/trainers natin sa volleyball, you have Coach Kid Santos, you have Emil Lonto, you have of course, Ogo Santa Maria.
Emil Lontok, another successful year with UST.
Yeah, Coach. You know how Coach Emil, well, I'll tell you the story later after our technical timeout.
Yeah, let's hold that thought. At saka emotional yung women's final.
It's Mike Tess.
Sobra.
Mike Tess.
The problem with LaSalle when you play them, when they want to win, they will win.
Of the 6, had only 5 solid players.
Okay, the schedule of games on Sunday is interesting, and St. LaSalle goes up against NU, which won earlier today against Benil. Ateneo, which won against FPU, goes up against Lyceum, which also won the other day. Noreen is with us, and let's get some news from her.
Thanks, guys. Well, University of St. LaSalle hardly missed the services of head coach Roger as they pulled off a tough 5-set victory over the CSB Lady Blazers. But for assistant coach Barredo, he knows that today's match is one of the, if not the toughest match of it all, as they play against the former champion, the Adamson Lady Falcons. For defense, he stressed that they have to block well, and he had to make mention of Angie Benting and Nerissa Bautista. For offense, he said speed, because he knows that the Adamson Lady Falcons has exemplary floor defense, and to counter that, they have to rely on speed. And lastly, service. He instructed the ladies to serve tough and serve consistently, and hopefully they can give Adamson a run for their money. Oh, and a bit of trivia. Chat Moralde, the player, number 18 player of University of St. LaSalle, is a former Adamson Lady Falcons, and let's see how she will fare against her former team, guys.
I don't think she's interested in an alumni homecoming here right
Not
now.
today.
Not today. Later, probably. Thanks, Noreen. And you were beginning to talk about Emil Lontoc, the head coach
Yes.
of Lyceum.
You know
Yeah.
how good he is. When he chooses a player, he just ang first and basic basis niya for a player is height. Yun lang.
Okay.
Even if he doesn't know volleyball, kahit zero from scratch. That's how confident he is that he can teach a player, a person, how to play the game.
And yun ang mga talagang teachers, ano?
It has been a lot of he has gone through a lot of players. Most recent is JP Torres,
Yeah.
who when I first saw, sabi ko, naku, matututo ba to? But now MVP, di ba? So,
Yes. Oh, you can't keep Angie Banting away for too long. She was foiled by the net in the previous play, but you give her a bit of daylight. Look at this.
just too much experience for Angela Benting. And look at that angle.
Siguro mo ang barometer kung kailan may umabante na ang taon, once naging guest player na sila.
Isa pa yun.
Diba?
Oh, that's another
Pag naging
thing.
guest player na, may Gina doon sa pangalan nila, naku, may dumaan na namang 4 na taon o 5. In the meantime, ang hindi tumatandang Mick Laborde. Naku, nung pag narinig,
Assistant coach niya, naging coach na, naging player, guest player.
Pag ginawa nating dancer yan, sasayaw rin yan. Benting, loads up. And look at this. Adamson has waxed hot, have scored the last 3 points. It's St. LaSalle still in the lead, but Adamson beginning to click here.
And starting to get their groove.